Our history was written by those that hung our heroes. Given this fact, it is therefore foolish to believe that the history taught to us is true. Goddamn. P.S.A. man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Shit get real out here. I'm at the point now where I don't have no remorse or no pity for nobody who call themselves a nigga. I don't want to hear you use that word around me. I don't want you to call me no nigga, because we're not niggas. I'm explaining to y'all why we're not niggas. And if you call yourself a nigga, you're calling yourself basically a nobody. Nothing. It ain't about being no ignorant person. It ain't about being hood or being real. It ain't about none of that shit. When you classify yourself as a nigga, you're classifying yourself as a nobody. You're non-existent. So all you out here acting like y'all some real niggas, y'all just real non-existent. There's no government policies. There's no country or nothing with nigga on it. Let's look up nigga. Nigga, the definition, offensive. You see that? First, number one, offensive. Then number two says sometimes offensive. Used by some black people to refer to themselves or to another black person in a natural or positive way. So for all you people out there who really think that calling yourself a nigga is positive, tell me this. Where is your country? Where is your government? Where is your leader? Where is nigga land? Where is the nigga leaders? Where is niggas policies and government sanctions for niggas? Where can niggas go and have their own country and have their own power? Nowhere. There's nowhere in the world that's called nigga land or nigga country. The word nigga has been popularized by our own ignorance, if y'all understand what I'm saying. Now, niggard is a word that is kind of close to the word nigger, but they kind of mean two different things. Now, niggard is somebody who's stingy. That's a stingy person. That's mostly like I'm pretty sure the more I look at it, when the Europeans and stuff first came over here, it was probably a lot of our ancestors who was acting niggardly, that wasn't giving them nothing. So that's probably where the use of that word probably started. Just based on that research. But on the other hand, the word Negro means black in Spanish. And if y'all look on the map, Spain is in Europe. So it's a European slang that kind of is used to offend black people, like Negro. So nigga originated at a variant of infamous racial slurs, nigger, reflecting one of its pronunciations. See that? Nigger. Nigga and nigger is the same thing. Like nigga has been used by the music, movies, and black people today to think it's cool. Like we done took that word and tried to make it cool. You know what I'm saying? And we the only people on the face of the earth that use a derogatory name for us and try to twist it to make it cool. You can read the rest of this article and just see the two forms began to diverge in use among some African Americans. The nigga becoming the preferred term for natural and positive you know what I'm saying? Referential uses. Despite the prevalence, you know what I'm saying, of all this shit, you gotta understand this word has no positive energy connected to it. That's the point I'm getting to. There's no positive aspect of this word. Nigger, offensive. Now often offensive. See used paragraph. It's an offensive word used as an insulting, you see that? Term for a black person. Nigger. So let me ask y'all this. If a white person walk up to you in Walmart and say, "Hey nigger, grab me that box of cereal right there for me." But he being nice though, would you get that box of cereal for him? Hell no, you're gonna be pissed the fuck off. You're gonna be like, who the fuck you talking to? You probably gonna whoop his ass right in that store. There's nothing positive about the word nigger. You see what I'm saying? So if that same white man say, "Hey nigger, give me that box of cereal right there," and you get offensive, but then a black man can walk up to you and say, "Hey nigger, give me that, hey nigger, give me that, let me get that right there for down there." You see what I'm saying? It's the same negative frequency being carried through the tongue. No matter what color the person is that call you the shit. If he calling you a nigga, he calling you nobody. Just think about it. Like you don't, man, fuck them niggas. Man, them niggas. Man, go over there with them niggas. Man, I ain't going over them niggas. Man, them niggas, them niggas, them niggas, them niggas. Niggas is nobodies. There's no nigga in power. Nowhere. Niggas don't even think about power. Niggas want to have fun and be real, true to themselves. So if you ignorant, you want to be true to your ignorance. You want to be a real nigga in your ignorance. If you out here in the streets running around and you feel like you a nigga, you want to be stuck in that ignorance because you want to be a real nigga. You want to really be out here doing dumb shit, and that's what you want to be known for. So you want to look solid. You want to look like a real nigga. But whole time you look like a real dummy. The word niggers are etymologically uncommon. They don't relate. The word nigger and nigga do not go hand in hand. Okay? Nigger comes from white people calling you a nigger or a dark-skinned person, so to speak. So it's a derogatory slang word that white people used against black people starting back in the 1800s. Now look at this shit. A real nigga. A man who is not only true to their selves, but real and true to his surroundings and loved ones. See what I'm saying? Real niggas don't cheat. That dude keep it 100. He a real nigga. See what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit comes from hip hop, and a lot of these dumbass, brainwashed, sellout ass black men who don't have no masculinity or power within themselves no more. They don't care about power no more. Like, look at Lil Wayne. You think Lil Wayne care about power and politics and helping the country out and getting people on a better state? Hell no. He's a real nigga, right? He's stuck in his real. Look at him. Like, look at all the people that claim they real niggas. Do you think they worried about power or helping this country become a better country? No, they real niggas. A real nigga is a nigga that is about what he is about and isn't afraid to speak up for himself no matter what he faces. Real niggas don't need to call themselves real niggas if they know that they are truly real. Real niggas are there. Their niggas don't, no matter. Look, this shit is crazy, man. Real niggas are there for their niggas. No matter the situation, they won't bail out like a bitch. They won't bail out and bitch up and give up. You know what I'm saying? They won't run like a pussy. Real niggas are about their business and rep what they rep. Like I said, usually when you meet real niggas, they stuck in their ignorance. They whatever lifestyle they living, they want to be stuck in it because they want to be known as real. They don't want to improve their mind, their thoughts, their education, what they doing with themselves, their relationship. They don't want to treat women different. They want to be a dick slanging nigga. You know, you see what I'm saying? The word nigga has nothing positive attached to it. Why do we not go back to calling ourselves men? Real American men. We are the true Americans. The more and more we call ourselves niggas, we won't have no place on this planet. Niggas have no place on this planet. Like I said, there's no country for niggas. So until y'all understand this, there's no way that we can take this nigga word and carry it into politics and power. Unless we're going to change this country to nigga land. Do y'all want to do that? Because at the same time, there's no connection with the word nigga and a landmark or land. You see what I'm saying? The word American, the word African American, the word Chinese, Japanese, Korean, those words represent your ethnicity and who you are. For instance, you ever heard somebody say, "Hey, where you from?" And they, I'm from Haiti, and they Haitian, and then they be like, "Oh, they mixed." They be like, "What you mixed with?" "Oh, I'm Haitian and black." You be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, we don't have no. Black is not a fucking race or nationality. Black is just a systematic construct. It's just a label, pretty much. We are Americans. Now, the funny thing is, when you look in the Webster Dictionary, the new dictionary, there is no definition for Americans. But if you look in the old definite dictionaries, there is a definition for Americans, and I'm gonna explain that. African Americans are largely the dependents of enslaved people who were brought from African homelands by force to work in the New World. Their rights were severely limited. They were long denied the rightful share in economic, social, and political progress in the United States. Nevertheless, African Americans have made basic and lasting contributions. Look at it. Read this shit. Nevertheless, African Americans have made basic and lasting contributions to American history. You know what I'm saying? Basic contributions. We ain't did shit. That's a goddamn lie. That's y'all know it's a goddamn lie. And it's written by the Britannical. You know, these white people created this article. Y'all have to understand the type of people who create this article. They not gonna tell you the truth. They not gonna make you look better than what they doing. Now, this is one of their lies you can catch me in right here. You know what I'm saying? The uninterrupted history of blacks in the United States. Look at this. Read it closely now. The uninterrupted history of blacks in the United States began in 1619 when 20 Africans were landed in English colony of Virginia. Peep now. Now, that English colony in Virginia was supposedly called Jamestown, right? Now, Jamestown, there's no documentation of slaves coming to Jamestown or black people coming to Jamestown. They don't have no paperwork on that. Jamestown crumbled after a few years. Like 30, 40 years, everybody was dying off. People, like white people did not establish a state in this country until 1776. You know what I'm saying? So then, as you read on down, it say, men of the settlers' European descent, white. By the 1660s, large number of Africans were being brought to the English colonies. Now, this is a lie right here, because there was only one colony in the 1660s, and that was Jamestown. Like I told you, it was crumbling. Now, peep this lie. Now, they tell you that slaves were brought here in 1619 to a colony, right? Now, the landing of the Pilgrims at Plymouth Rock was December 22nd, 1620. So how in the hell is y'all bringing slaves over here before y'all even get over here? Think about that shit. Let that shit sink in for a minute. How are y'all bringing slaves over here when y'all haven't even made it over here? Y'all haven't even established nothing over here yet. Y'all had one colony in the 1600s that crumbled by 1685, 1690. And y'all didn't really pick shit up in them colonies shit to the 1700s and shit. So where were y'all bringing these slaves to? How are y'all bringing more Africans over here than y'all over here? You see what I'm saying? You got to really dig into this shit and find their lies, because at the end of the day, the Americans, the true Americans, not the niggas, the true Americans were already here. They were already here. Look at this definition of American. Pertaining to America, a native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. You see what I'm saying? That's just like Europeans came over here and wrote in their own policies to say, if you're born here, you're American. They created that rule for them. We didn't give them that rule. The original copper-colored people look like me, look like you. Go get a penny and put it on your arm. Go get a penny and lay it on your stomach and watch it disappear. A penny is copper, right? So those copper-colored people are the so-called niggas today. We call ourselves niggas today because we don't have an identity. We done forgot our identity. Identity been took from us. If y'all can go watch Dane Calloway, he get deep into this shit. Really, really deep. And the shit is real. The shit is really true. We have to peel back these layers and stop calling ourselves niggas. We're not niggas. We are Americans. We are the real American. We are the original American people. Your ancestors, your grandma, grandpa, go ask them where they from. Because it's crazy that Europeans right now can go to their grandparents and they can ask their grandparents, hey grandparent, where are we from? Any European Caucasian is going to tell you that they are from Finland, Germany, France, Sweden, somewhere over there. Their biology, their genetic makeup is from Europe. They're not from America. They're not from over here. That is a known fact. Most You got to peep game, man. This is why I don't believe this slavery shit. Cause majority of white people did not get over here to the 1800s, and y'all can go look this shit up. Majority of white people got over here in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. That's why the Reconstruction era happened the way it happened. That's why the Civil War happened the way it happened. That's why a lot of shit was going on at the end of the 1800s. You had the country being bought out in 1890. You see what I'm saying? And y'all have to think that all them presidents up into the 1800s was only presidents on the other side of town. I mean, the other side of the country, the east side of the country. There was no west or midwest or south of the country until the 1800s. So most of these white people started getting over here. Before that, it was all Indian territory. And if you don't think we Indians, it's still in our culture. Look at our dancing. Look at how we move. Look around the globe. Look around the country. Look at the different parts of the nation where you can go bump into black people and they dance different, they move different, they dress different. But it's all similar. And if you think about them old Indian dances and rain dances and cloud dances and shit, go watch Memphis Juke. Go watch Chicago footwork. Go watch Atlanta move. Go watch California dance. Go watch the Dougie. Go watch how we move, how we do things. We are the original Americans. Y'all can't tell me them feathers and all that shit, them Indians and shit we was wearing, that shit wasn't swagged out to a T. Motherfucking white people ain't even got that much style to be putting all them feathers and shit on like that. That's our shit. We are the original Americans of this country. And me personally, I got 2 children. I don't raise them to call themselves niggas. I don't use that word in my house. They don't even use that word. They 7 and 5. You think I want my 5-year-old son running around talking about he a nigga? So I don't agree or even fuck with all these celebrities and motherfuckers on their podcasts and on their platforms steady using nigga. Like I watch It Is What It Is. I like that show. I like watching them. But they use nigga so much that it gets to the point where I just gotta turn that shit off. I like watching my boy Top Cat. Top Cat be going in, but he used nigga so much I have to turn it off. Y'all really serious, man, that y'all can't see past the negative spirit of the word nigga? Am I the only one that got enough sense to see that we don't need to use that word or call ourselves or classify ourselves as that? The word nigga carries a low vibrational energy. Straight up. So if you look at your fellow black man or black woman as a nigga, you're not going to see them as a person that can prevail over this system or a person that can be strong enough to have enough mind, enough mental capacity to deal with power and order and running the country. And I'm going to give y'all an example of that. Go ask an old head. Go find somebody that's about 50, 60 years old and ask them, hey, how would you feel if black people was in charge? They going to be like, shit, black people going to fuck it up. Black people ain't going to do nothing right. Because they think we niggas. You see what I'm saying? When you got this mentality in your mind and you think we niggas, you don't see power. You don't see construction. You don't see order. You don't see us policing ourselves. You don't see us educating ourselves. Because you look at yourself as a nigga. You know how many YouTubers out here go back and forth and beef with each other? All because they have this nigga mentality. That, oh, you ain't doing it better than I'm doing. Oh, you don't know more than I know. Oh, y'all, them niggas over there, them niggas over there, them niggas over there. I'm going to let them niggas do what they going to do, them niggas over there. That is a sickness that we need to lose as American people. We are the original American people. Why is it that European Americans over here don't have a derogatory slang word that they call each other? Why they don't call each other cracker or peckerwood all day? You don't see white people walking around, hey, peckerwood, hey, cracker. What's up, cracker? Shit, what y'all crackers finna do? Shit, I ain't going over there with them crackers. No, because they have a sense of power and dignity within their culture. They know they Europeans. They know they slapped our ass in the face and took our shit. They know that. And they know long as you sit up and call yourself a nigga, they ain't got to worry about us. Because we still looked upon as niggas to them. If you call yourself a nigga, how you think white people look at you? Like a nigga. But if you start calling yourself an American, a man, a person, especially an American, white people gonna start eventually look at you differently. You are American. You are the person that these people bumped into when they got over here. This is our country. So until we get past this nigga shit, we're not gonna see no power. That's why I miss Malcolm X so much, man. I really wish Malcolm X was still here. Malcolm X wasn't gonna call you no nigga. He didn't like that word. He called you a brother or a sister. He knew you was a man or a woman. He knew that the black race need to understand power and politics and construction and how to keep our shit together. But we lost all that. Now we're running around like niggas. So until we lose this nigga mentality, black people will never understand the importance of power, controlling our schools, controlling our food, controlling our waters, controlling our land. Because we still feel like we niggas and we at the bottom and we supposed to be at the bottom. We got all this Christian shit going on in our head, all this shit. Even they even slick put Negro in the Bible just to brainwash you even more. But we are not Negroes. We are not niggas. We are not black. We are the original Americans of this country, man. Now, in these last couple pictures, man, I had to throw my grandma and them in there. These are some pictures of my grandmothers. The last few pictures are pictures of my personal great-grandmothers. They were Cherokee Indians, man. Cherokee Indian. My family got books thick as my goddamn wrist of information on our family. And they are Cherokee Indian. Majority of them come from the Cherokee Nation. And this is what they look like. Now, if you put these pictures and shit side by side and really look at them and really analyze it, the only thing that's changed on us is our hairstyle and our clothes. They make us cut our hair and they made us change our clothes. We don't wear our moccasins and feathers and wool. We don't wear our clothes the way we want to wear our clothes no more. Why y'all think black people be so swagged out and doing shit? Because we try to emphasize on this shit. We like a lot of shit on us. Big Letterman jackets and patches and bad. We like that shit. And they know that. That's why they use that against us to this day. But we're not in our original hairstyles. We're not in our original clothes. We're not in none of our original stuff that we want. That's why we look a little different today. But if you just change clothes, I do it all the time with my grandma and granddaddy. I just kind of look at them sometime and just kind of change them clothes. You're going to see that American Indian. You're going to see it all in them. So we have to recognize that this nigga word is holding us back. It's keeping us back. And until we get rid of this nigga word, we're not going to understand why we need to be in control of our own country. Because black people need to get back in power. Straight up. This is America. This is our America. P.S.A. We got to take this country back over, man. Get these foreigners up out of here. No offense to white people, man. Straight up. I feel like white people should be running white people. Black people should be running black people. Asian people should be running Asian people. You know, whatever type of people you got, you should be controlling your own people. I don't think no other race of people should be controlling another race of people. I would never accept black people running white people shit and putting white people in the projects, leaving white people broke, making white people do bullshit just to get a contract, or just, you know what I'm saying? Any white inventor pop up, we take his invention and say it's black people shit. I would never wish that for the black race to do that to white people. So I don't understand why white people can't see past the bullshit that they do. Cause we don't want to do the shit that y'all did to us. We don't. All we want is our own shit, our own power, so that we can control our own destiny. So we can't keep making up these excuses, and y'all can't keep making up these excuses. It'll be all on us. And that's what we need to get back to. But until we lose this nigga shit, we gotta lose this nigga shit first. Cause we are the true Americans, man. P.S.A, man. Black people are the true Americans, man.